Good day, I'm Victor Gao. Let us talk about the recent visit to China by the Secretary of Commerce, Raimondo of the United States. She brought with her a high level of pragmatism and realism and dwelt with the issues between China and the United States in commerce, in trade, and several other related areas with a high level of commitment to get the problem solved rather than blow the problems out of the proportion. And the fact that she took the high-speed train from Beijing to Shanghai, which only took about 4 hours and 30 minutes, one of the best high-speed train network in the world, must have really impressed her, because you are talking about traveling by train from Washington to Chicago or to Atlanta in the United States in a matter of 4 hours and 30 minutes. It's unimaginable. Now, one point illustrated completely and abundantly and eloquently by Secretary Raimondo's visit to China is that decoupling is a mission impossible. Decoupling China and the United States is similar to any attempt to decouple the Earth and the Moon. It's not possible. And if anyone wants to really achieve the decoupling, it will be a disaster both for the Earth as well as for the Moon, and both for China as well as for the United States, as well as for the rest of the world. My impression of Secretary Raimondo's visit to China on a separate note is that the level of pragmatism and realism and the eagerness to get problems solved, get jobs done, is really impressive. Secretary Raimondo is a person, is a lady committed to work, committed to serve the fundamental interests of the American people. Now, one very important point is that to work for the maximum benefit of the American people doesn't mean you need to decouple from China. It doesn't mean you need to view China as a risk to be disconnected with. It actually means that China and the United States will need to get along with each other, and I hope China and the United States can continue to build upon the momentum and the optimism and the realism and pragmatism as brought to China by Secretary of Commerce Raimondo. And I hope more cabinet secretaries in the United States will come to China to take a ride on the high-speed train as Secretary Raimondo did from Beijing to Shanghai. You will be impressed. You will see what China is really about. Despite of all our differences, we can get along. Thank you very much.